typically this, for us, forms a workshop is a great way to start this phase of work, because sustainability, particularly in larger organisations, hits a multitude of stakeholders within that business. So think supply chain, think operations, think R&D. But then outside of the company, who do we need to be speaking to? Our patients, our customers, what are their needs? The clinicians, what are the waste managers? Are they going to be able to handle this packaging? All these things, it's a very collaborative phase of work. So just to touch on a few of these, some of those areas you might want to look at. We call these the levers, by the way, pulling the levers of sustainable innovation. You might want to look at Care Pathway that Sophie mentioned. Absolutely paramount. We heard about the bronchoscope. Yes, as a device itself, it might have a much lower carbon footprint than a reusable one, but what happens in the Care Pathway if that reusable one just saved 3 bed days? Okay, how many emissions have we just saved there? So it's this understanding of it's not just the product, it's the pathway itself. So having a very holistic view requires an awful lot of input, not just from within your organisation, but collaborating from those outside of it too. You could also look into your supply chain, very important place to start, and some of these places, if you've got product in the market already, very important, because you could probably do some of these without impacting regulatory change and having to go through that cost and expense. So could we change where we ship the way we're shipping things? Could we switch from air freight to sea freight or road freight if that's not even possible? Looking at different assembly techniques within the manufacturing facilities. We've got a lot of legacy product in the healthcare systems today that were built on manufacturing that was built up 30, 40 years ago. Things have moved on an awful lot since then, so how can we manufacture things more sustainably?